Mine just gave me a notification that somebody purchased and rented the movie Secret and Fetch using my credit card.
Wait, what the fuck? You better get that
Yeah, what
changed,
the
because
fuck?
that seems like a bad move. Some asshole, some real idiot is using your credit card right now. Some moron, some real piece of
Fucking
shit.
asshole.
This is like the coolest day ever.
Over here, pig. Sweetheart, I'm over here. Oh, you poor little pig. You can't see very well, can you?
Oh, wow, who do we have here? Well, that's a very good question.
This is my pig Fetch, and this is my dog Seeker.
Dogs, they're coming. They're coming your way. They'll be here soon.
Hey, they're the dog people, aren't they?
So, Boix, last week you fucked up so bad.
I've never fucked up in my life.
And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna wreck Boix's whole day. I woke up and went, I'm gonna make Boix's life miserable. But then I had a moment and I realized, wait,
Yeah, but
that's
you're
my
stuck
life
in
too.
here with me. Yeah,
It's
wait.
my life too.
This was a bad idea. Wait.
Welcome to Rough Cuts.
Okay, anyway. This is Rough Cuts, the podcast where we
You're
watch
so
movies
broken.
with dogs in it, and then we rate the dogs at the end. Today we watched Seeker and Fetch, a 2011 movie that Amazon Prime thinks came out in 2015.
Yes.
Standard
yeah.
definition release for $1, but we paid $2 for the HD. Was it worth it?
I told
No.
you it wasn't. I told you
No, it
wouldn't be.
wasn't. Absolutely not.
I like that they hid the $1 standard definition.
Yeah, I should have just paid $1 less.
It was a
now
hidden
I'm thinking
option.
about it. Yeah.
You
I should've
found
put
the
it-
secret to pay half price, and you didn't take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, why on earth does a 2011 movie have a standard definition release?
It's because it was shot on a consumer camera. Like, that much is pretty obvious.
Okay,
I would think.
yes, yeah, that's fair.
The quality is not very good, both in camera and film.
and acting.
And acting.
um,
And voiceover, ADR work.
and ADR
and-
work. Oh my god, the audio. Oh, the ADR.
And writing.
Yeah.
From the
Directing.
director of Trooper and The Legend of the Golden Key and Chihuahua 2, the movie Ilion literally forgot we watched.
Hey, listen.
Which
you
is
can't
different
talk
than
about
me forgetting
forgetting.
we watched a movie. Because I
Did
would
he do-
remember all the movies
Wait,
we
was
watched.
I keep on having this moment. Did he?
He's not the
do
director,
Chihuahua
he's
2?
the producer of Chihuahua 2.
Okay.
So he funded it.
Who gave him enough money to fund a movie?
Well, I mean, you could just make a movie. You don't need money to make a movie. Did you see how cheap this was?
That's true.
It's at a public park. It's in somebody's backyard.
and that's it.
And then
That's the
that's it.
locations. That's the two.
That's the two. And then you get all the local pet owners to be your actors.
Okay, but how much did they spend in drugs to keep all of their actors sedated like that, though? Because that's the real question.
The main actor, she feels like she's high at all times in this movie.
Unbelievably so. She's got that, like, laid back weed thing, but, like, times 10. It feels like a mix of, like, maybe she's on a mix of barbiturates and LSD.
Mhm.
Like, it's her every delivery.
There's multiple scenes where she's walking down the street talking to the animals and she forgets her line midway through and then has to like flub it. Like,
Yes.
that's right. The rabbit or whatever. So like, yeah, it's not good.
The better one is the Johnny Lee Johnston Jr.
Johnny Lee Johnston Jr.
who that actor is actually great. He's doing what he's told. The problem
Okay,
is that
what's his age? What's his age?
he's a fake creature. He's 200 years.
And who are you?
Johnny Lee Johnston Jr.
Who the
And may I ask why you
fucking
were
Huckleberry
there?
Finn
Mr.
over
Johnny
here?
Lee
Come
Johnston
on.
Jr.?
I would very much like
so
to
she's
live
like-
the pig.
This is supposed to be like a 12-year-old who acts like a 58-year-old.
Yeah,
Maybe
so-
70, 80?
I mean, okay, listen.
Grandpa child.
The child, it's not the child's fault. It's just that he was written by Mark Twain.
Well, he is literally Huckleberry Finn in some situations, painting a fence. Yes.
He just
And
shows
then
up
in
at
other-
this woman's house in a fedora.
He shows up in his fedora and elderly slacks, like,
Oh yeah, no, he's like,
and polo.
he's dressed like. Have you ever seen Get Out? Do you remember the guy that's in the? Do you remember
Some parts
how
of
they
this do feel very
introduce?
alien and sinister. I mean, like,
Yep, yeah, no. Remember how they like brain jack the the dude, and he's in like the straw hat and the like collared
Yep.
shirt, and he's just staring. He's got that kind of vibe about him. Like I said, he's a fey creature, not so much a child. Why, hello, ma'am. I'm just here to paint fences. I'm gonna whitewash your fence for you. You got any ground jobs for me to get a nickel
You know-
to run down to the corner store and get some candy? Like, what the fuck? is
pulling
with
his
this
suspenders. Boy, howdy, back
Yeah.
at my house, my grandpappy don't have anything as cool as a pig and a dog to hang out with. All we got is television and video games and all this electronic stuff.
It's insane. It's unbelievable the way
Tips
this
fedora.
child does it. What is he
Milady.
wear a fedora?
Milady.
Oh.
That
The pig?
child is out of time and out of a different film. Which,
Yes.
to be fair, there's a lot of characters that are out of time and out of a different film. Like the punk cyclists, they're like just riding their bike through the park. They're like, get that pig out of the way. Get that pig. Ma'am, get that pig. It's your pig, right? Because you're near the pig, so it must be your pig. Get it out of the way. I'll kill that pig. I'll run that pig over and murder it.
And they yell at for like 5 minutes as they slowly approach the pig, and then
Just
as
go
they
around
get
the pig.
or stop. You could break.
Yeah.
You can stop pedaling even. I mean, like, they didn't even have to brake. They just had to stop pedaling. But
Yep.
they wait until they're, like 2 feet from the pig, and then they, like, slam on their brakes, almost crash, and go, Jesus Christ, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you so high in this park?
To be fair, she's extremely
Extremely
high
high.
in this park.
She's retired. She's allowed to do what she wants.
She's retired with a dead partner.
With a
which is
dead,
very
yes.
important. Yeah, very dead dad energy, yeah. Okay, so she's high at the park. These cyclists show up, assume her ownership of a pig,
Mm-hmm. And she goes,
and then they're
wait, why couldn't I have the pig? Yes, I should have it. My precious.
it's so weird. It's so
She just takes the pig.
Because, yeah, for no reason, there's just a pig and a dog. So, okay, they're called Seeker and Fetch. So, Fetch.
The
pig.
dog? Wait, what?
No, the pig. Fetch. Seeker's the dog. Because the dog is a seeing eye dog. And the pig is vision impaired. So, he fetches things that the dog sees. Because he's a seeker. Because he seeks things. But the pig who fetches is called Fetch. Because it can't see very well.
I don't like to insinuate that everybody's high in all of these productions because it feels like a really lazy way to critique shows. Like, oh man, they must have been on drugs for this. But what drugs were they on for this? Because this
I think
one
they
is
were literally on a drug of some kind, right?
This-
Like,
it has the wildest energy, but also the most boring, laid back energy.
is this what cops think fentanyl is like? I mean, is that why they're so afraid to touch it? Because they'll be like, oh fuck, I don't want to see like
I don't
giant
wanna-
snakes and hamsters and turtles and talking parrots.
It's
Sorry,
so-
comedian parrots. My bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what a snail says on the back of a turtle? Whee!
They had no ideas on this one. The basic concept of the film: Seeker and Fetch, a retired teacher who's high in the park, extremely baked.
Yes.
Wanders
Just
upon
talking to camera the whole time. Like, she
Talking to the
narrates
camera.
every instance of her life is a lot of it.
Yeah, but she sees a pig and a dog in the park. She's like, wow, I wonder who owns those animals. Well, I guess it's me now. So then she steals them
Yep. As you
from
do.
the park and takes them home. And after they get home, they find a baked falcon.
I'm here to help.
Since when does a falcon help a bunny?
It's okay. I'm a vegan.
So anyway, can you go take this rabbit and find its home? Cause you're magic, man. That pig and that dog,
man.
you're like, you
You're
got
like-
magic, man.
You like sparkle.
Like, that falcon is fucking baked.
He's ripped.
Oh my god,
I
that
wish
falcon
I
is
was,
gone.
though, because this
That-
is excrement.
Like, it's shit. This is bottom of the barrel shit.
Because this is...
It goes toot toot. I like making toot noises.
Makes us toot. We like to toot.
Hey, the toot jokes are funny.
Because this is the whole movie now, is that the Falcon goes, you should rescue animals. And then the movie is the animals seeing other animals and going, wow, it's a rabbit. Do you see the rabbit? We should take the rabbit. Maybe we can find its home? Yeah, we'll find the rabbit's home. I like rabbits. We should take the rabbit to its home.
They are so totally gonna make an hotel that is for dogs.
And then, but even a hotel for dogs has
Yeah.
a plot.
It
There's-
does have a plot, yeah.
Like, I'm not saying there's much, but it's there. This one is, let's rescue these animals. And then they rescue the animals. And then the movie ends.
Right. This
That's
teacher is
the
not
whole thing.
She's not very prepared to deal with animals, though. She has to hit the internet
Uh-huh.
to figure out what a dog eats.
Yes. Well, she did name it Seeker and the pig Fetch. I think that she's...
Yeah, even the characters in the movie think she's high. They're like,
Oh,
name
yeah.
the pig Fetch?
Why is it wearing glasses?
Oh,
How
'cause
did
it's
you get a
vision.
prescription for it?
Well, she went to the vet. The vet wrote her pig a prescription, and then she went to an optometrist, which they cut out. They didn't show the scene where she went to the optometrist for the
And then the
pig.
pig's going E-I-E-I-O. God damn it.
Yeah, and then the pig fails.
And it goes, well, that's way wrong. You're
That's
totally
clearly
off.
wrong.
That's clearly
Your pig
not.
can no longer drive, not even with a special license. I'm sorry. What if we get a seeing eye dog to help her? Sorry, that's not how driving. Are you high right now?
What are
Dude,
you
I'm like
on?
so baked. Then she starts laughing.
We need to
for like
stop.
5 real-time minutes.
Yeah, the scenes in this are no joke. Like, we have a scene of, oh boy, we better get the snake some food. And then the scene of the other animals just like walking around this house, not doing anything, just kind of going, oh, I got food here. I think that I see fruit. Is a 10-minute scene.
It's 10 minutes of everybody talking over each other for 10 minutes.
Yes, of them going like, oh, fruit makes me toot, woo, woo, whoop, whoop, woo. Oh, let's get the fruit for the animals. Do you see the other animal? Oh, that one's a snake. Oh, don't worry, he doesn't eat meat.
He doesn't
oh,
eat.
that's really
So
good.
this,
I'm the
they
pig, I'm the
realized
pig.
there was a problem with
Yes,
the home
yes.
for various animals. They realized there was an issue. Because they're like, wait, if we have an anaconda and a rat, and a falcon and a bunny,
cat.
and a rabbi and a priest and a horse,
And they're all in
they
a
all walk
bar.
in a bar.
somebody's gonna get hurt or racismed or something. I don't know. Some
something.
shit's happening here, and I don't think it's all
we
good.
need to tell the kids it's okay. The anaconda's not going to eat the rat. He's just going to eat the egg, which is fine because that is a animal that has not been fully developed into a living. That one's good actually, but the rat who's alive.
We're gonna have like anti-abortion egg people like, no, that's a baby. That egg's a baby.
No, it's a fucking hard-boiled chicken egg. It's fine.
There's
But no, it's
they even
fine.
have a
I'm
moment
vegan.
at the end of it where the animal control people show up and they go,
yes,
how did you get them all not to eat each other? And she goes, eggs.
I used an egg in these
I used
trying
eggs.
times.
I used eggs.
Yeah. And then he's like, wow, that's clever. No, it's okay. The rat told me that one.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
the rat's
she says
talking
that.
to you now. Oh, okay.
Which is incredible because it's not like she talks to animals.
She's
Which
not
is
a
again
Dr.
why
Dolittle.
she's so fucking baked. Like,
well, she doesn't have the magic, but the animals have the magic. She just has the magic of being extremely baked. Right? Like, okay, so they just keep finding animals. That's not that interesting.
no.
What is interesting is, why is there a stripper park ranger at the park?
Yes.
What's her day job? It's stripper ranger.
Why is there and crime guy?
Crime guy. Oh, yeah, so they're just sitting at the park baked.
Mm-hmm.
Snorting coke. Doing all the drugs.
All the drugs.
And she's like, wow, I can't believe how, like, baked I am right now, you know? We're having
it's just
a picnic.
great to have all these animals with me.
And then suddenly, a thief man shows up and just grabs her bag at the picnic and just runs for it. And then the pig and the dog have to run after the thief very slowly.
Who gets scared of the pig because that pig's rabid?
Sure? Which causes him to jump into the river. So you're like, okay. This is just because they knew the scene was boring and they needed something interesting to happen. That's the only reason this happens.
The problem is they do this in the first, 15 minutes of the movie?
15, 20 minutes, yeah.
And that's the only excitement they have for the whole movie. So they fucking blew their load way too early.
I mean, I don't want to know about them blowing.
Anyway, speaking of blowing the load, the stripper cop shows up.
No! Yes, oh god. She is a stripper cop. She's
I'm
a park
sorry.
ranger.
She's very
They don't-
obviously a stripper cop. She comes in with her boombox and tearaway shorts.
She doesn't... She's supposedly like a park ranger, but this is a public park, not a national park, which is where you would need a park ranger. You don't have a park ranger at the park with the playground, right? Like...
Well, I hate to break it to you,
Have they been
Boyks.
to a park before?
Well, I hate to break it to you, Boyks, but most park rangers and cops don't have plastic badges and, like, fake felt hats and stuff either.
Why was she trying to abduct this thief man, who was also very sexy and wet, into her stripper... Wait...
You need to see the other film that he directed for that one. I'm sorry. We need to get... who's the Doggone director? We need that guy to explain that
guy
side
would
of
have
it.
made a better movie about
He would
that,
have...
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the other half of this.
So this thief, not only did he steal her bag, but he recognized her. She recognized him because he was in her class. She's a retired teacher.
Yep.
And she's talking to him, and he's like, oh no, are you going to tell my mom? And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, dude, you're like 34.
At least.
What do you mean? Are you going to tell my mom? What?
One of the other really insane things about everybody recognizing her as their teacher is that at the end of the movie she goes, yeah, I taught kindergarten. And she recognizes all of them.
Yeah, they didn't say she retired of her own will. Maybe she was selling drugs to the kids.
Maybe
right?
she's just been stalking them all these years.
Oh,
and
that
that's
would
why
be
she still knows
gross.
them.
No,
Well,
that's
like,
bad.
How would you recognize? Okay, you saw a
How does
child at
everybody
6,
know her,
and now she
though?
knows him at 35. She immediately knows what he looks like. She's been
There's
stalking
also-
him.
There's the scene where like the mom and her daughter show up to pick up the bunny rabbit.
Yes.
And then the daughter's like, "Oh my god, can I go hang out with this cool pig and take it for a walk?" Okay, but like don't go far because this lady's pretty fucking high and this is awkward.
She's really weird. This mom has the correct reaction to her out of everybody in the movie. This is the only mother that's like, I feel like the actress didn't get any direction and just
No.
did the scene the way
They
that
just
you would
sat her
do
down
the
in the
scene
park
as a
with her.
mom and being like, yeah, you can walk the pig, but stay close.
So how'd you find the rabbit anyway? Oh, my super baked falcon told my pig and dog where the rabbit was. And then they told me how to find the phone number on the tag. So I called you after they talked to me in my dreams.
But don't worry about it. That falcon's a vegan.
And also there's a turtle and an anaconda and some hamsters and they all talk to me. And they tell me not to kill and like
I
I'm
listen
gonna
sometimes.
Go. Hey, honey, we gotta leave. And then the daughter comes back because the reason I'm bringing this up is the mom.
I had the note
is
for
like,
this.
Oh, you're the teacher, right? Oh, I was in your class. Oh, wow, you gotta be like 45. What do you mean you were in my kindergarten class?
They are, what, 10 years apart in age?
At least.
Like, this actress is... But not that... Like, what I mean, though, is that the actress for the teacher isn't that much older than any of the students.
So,
that
like,
she's...
how could she have been in her kindergarten class? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Like, she should be a grandma, and they get a woman who's older, but, like, 50s? Maybe 60.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, she doesn't seem old enough for this. But that's the least insane thing about
That's
this.
irrelevant. That's
The
irrelevant.
reason why you brought this up is because the way that the daughter comes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the thing? Because the daughter comes back holding a cat and then just describes the wild. So I saw this cat and this doggy, and they were in the closet and they were making babies together, and they both were they were sitting on a toilet and they were making the babies in the closet with the brooms, and I saw the flash and the lights. That's good, honey. That's great.
Oh, we gotta go.
We should leave.
But yeah, this is bad.
She describes it the way that a 6-year-old describes things, which is just stuff that doesn't make sense. It's the Ralph Wiggum joke. It's the like, they were making babies and kissing in the closet. And it's like, wait, okay, you can't just believe what a 12-year-old says. What is happening here? Why did we leave this in the movie? Also, it's the one moment where they're like, wait, all right, we should have some action happen. We don't know how to film any of that. Okay, well, let's just have the child describe it.
Yeah, action happens somewhere else. We don't have time for that.
What should we film while all of this action is happening? Oh, the mom and the teacher just chatting, just enjoying the park, the day. Like
as
you do.
she's slowly realizing that the teacher's out of her fucking mind. Like, this could have been a thriller if shot slightly differently, right?
It's this woman that plays the teacher would have been an amazing stand-in for Kathy Bates in Misery.
Yeah, she wants to get the fuck out of there so quickly, but she's trying to be like polite.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But she's very quickly realizing, something's not right here.
She's just praying that this woman doesn't hobble her before the end of the scene.
Yes.
Please let me leave this basement. Please don't. Please let me leave.
Anyways, they decide that she's going to try to find the owner of all these pets. So in order to do that, they need to get photos of all the pets to put up on, like, telephone poles and stuff,
because
around
everybody has wood
neighborhood.
telephone poles still, sure.
So they get a professional photographer.
Yes, Johnny Lee Johnston Jr., who was a professional
his
photographer 150 years ago in the Old West.
Yeah.
In his past life.
He was very good at it. They take
Why
a
he
lot
talks
of
like that.
really good photos.
Well, they are good if everybody would just stay still for his 1800s camera that he has.
It takes so long to do the shot. Yeah, you have to bring in all the light. It takes a while. They have to hold still.
Otherwise, everybody's blurry as shit. Ah, fuck, they're blurry again.
Every fucking photo is blurry mess. It sucks ass. It's so bad.
They didn't need to show the photos. Is the funniest part about it.
I mean, like, where do you get a photo for, like, the lost pets you want to go anyway? Like, where would you go? Sears? Sears?
Just get
What'd you say? What'd you say? Sears? Sears. Sears. Like, they could go to the Sears photo lab.
Yeah, honestly, this child, he would know what Sears was in 2011, well after they were defunct as a brand, because again,
it's true.
He was actually brought up when Sears was started.
It's true.
That's where he got the fedora.
That's where he got the fedora. That fedora is so big on that small child's head. It does not look right at all.
Is maybe that what it is? Did the fedora take him over? Is this like a cursed fedora from the 30s?
Is it a Benjamin
haunted
Button situation? Is this elderly man aging backwards?
It's possible.
That makes more sense than time travel.
Anything could make more sense than whatever the fuck is happening in this movie.
Why were they talking about eating ear soup? What was that about? There was a whole scene about the teacher and Benjamin Button-ass fucking fedora child talking about eating ear soup. Like, was that a serial killer thing?
I know absolutely nothing about this child and this teacher's relationship because he just shows up in her backyard like the fey creature that he is, tipping his fedora, and she goes, I shall make friends with this. And they just become partners?
Maybe he's like a Gnorm the Gnome or something. Could be. That's a whole movie. You can make a whole movie about this fey Huckleberry Finn-ass child.
Going around and saving animals. It would have been more interesting whatever the fuck they did here, which is talk about ear soup.
What was that about?
I don't know. None of it follows any logic in any reasonable way.
Let's lean into that a little bit. That might explain why the guy who biked over to pick up his turtle was so fucking sweaty. Maybe he was nervous.
He saw that child and knew immediately that he was a fey creature.
And the whole time the child's staring into his soul.
Johnny Lee Johnston Jr.
That would explain why he was so sweaty.
This dude, so he comes by to pick up his turtle, and they didn't tell the actor, because he bikes into the scene, they didn't tell him that he didn't need to bike from his home, which he obviously did, because he is just dripping sweat. Bright red dripping sweat. So I got here. I didn't pick up my turtle.
Should we give him a minute to rest before we shoot the scene? No.
Needs to be accurate. He biked. Show him biking.
He is like drenched. Just a wet boy. A wet man. Covered in sweat. Like, what the fuck happened to him?
He biked.
He had to have biked there in real time, right before the shooting. That's the only explanation.
He's method acting. He actually got elected as mayor of the city first, too.
He was also the
really
mayor.
Involved.
Yeah, how was he also the mayor of the city? That doesn't make sense. Wait.
Well, don't worry. There's also the grandpa that we haven't gotten around to yet
No,
either.
we haven't got to the grandpa.
Who was in this movie in the first 2 minutes. In a random scene where there's a cat on the hood of his car, and he's got cat food in his house to try and lure the cat off of his car, and all
but he
cat
hates
toys.
animals, so he would not have cat food. There's literally no reason he would have a can of cat food.
He also doesn't open it. He just shows the cat an unopened tin of cat food and says, Leave my car, please, kitty. And when the cat doesn't, he goes, well, I've tried that. Now I'm all out of ideas. Nothing else that I can do.
I think that cat is also a fake creature. That cat can teleport. That cat has claws that can cut steel.
Just can openers the front of his car for no reason.
Yeah. And he teleports to the top of the hood after he opens it. And it can go invisible at will. I think that cat is magic. Unlike these two animals, the pig and the dog, Seeker and Fetch, who are not
the
magic. They just have the magic. Yes. You know, there should be a scene where Mr. T shows up in the woods and starts talking to the High Falcon. He's like, you know what I love about that kid, Huckleberry Finn? He wears that fedora really well, and he also loves animals just like Mr. T.
This falcon definitely feels like it came out of the Goldie and the Bear 3.
Cheech is there too. Do you like magic? It makes so much more sense when you think about it that maybe they also saw Goldie 3 and got really high and like, we can do that.
We can remake it. But then
not that we got really high watching Goldie 3. No. No.
Oh, God, we need to stop recording these at like 10 o'clock in the morning so that I can actually enjoy them the way that they are meant to be enjoyed. Because this is... There's nothing here.
There's nothing. Well, the pig and the dog have magic mind reading powers. That's magic, right?
Sure.
They know the color, the favorite color of the Dalmatian.
Oh God.
And his favorite number for some reason.
Yeah.
And also his favorite color.
Shows up and they just do like a 30 questions, like what's your favorite color stuff with him.
And the liver recipe?
No reasons. Like they just, hey, what's your color? What do you like? Red. Oh, I bet that I can guess your favorite color. It's red. Whoa. Do you know what my favorite color is? I think it's red.
It's red.
Is it though? Is it red? Yeah, I think it's red. Do you know his favorite color?
Yeah.
It's red.
Dude, I am so baked right now.
Why is this a 10-minute scene in this movie?
Back to the grandpa. He wants to kill the cat.
He wants
to murder the cat. He hates that fucking cat. It turns out he hates animals in general.
He could have just picked up this cat that's sitting gently on his car. But no, I'm just gonna fucking run it over.
Yeah, he very explicitly says, oh, well, we're gonna see if cats can fly then. And then gets in his car and he's about to drive off with the fucking thing.
Yep.
Like, that's how pissed he is about this cat. And so mad, in fact, that when he finds out that his grandson is hanging out with this teacher who has all these animals, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get your fucking house, like, shut down. We're gonna call the cops. We're gonna arrest you.
An hour after we see this random scene in the first 2 minutes of some man that was never introduced with a cat on his car who tries to kill the cat and then it just disappears from the movie. He knocks on her door and goes, I'm that kid's guardian. That fake creature. Yeah. That's mine.
Oh, is that your great-grandfather? Just his grandfather. Do I look that elderly to you? Well, you do look very old. Okay.
And you thought she was going to go, oh, I can't not fuck him.
I can't not, because they set up the fucking romance thing.
They do. Because she's
do.
A widow. But he's a piece of shit. Why does she need
to have a dead dad? Or a dead, like, anything? Dead pair.
Dog movie.
Partner?
Dog movie.
Just because it's a dog movie?
Dog movie.
He's not even a military vet.
He's not even... They only got half of it. They only got part of the dog movie formula. Maybe that's why this is so boring.
She's about to say I can't not fuck him, but then he calls the cops on her, so she changes her mind, because that's violence.
Good for her.
Which, good for her. Yeah, exactly. So the cops show up, which is not stripper cop. I think it's a different cop.
It's a bunch. Yeah, it is different.
And cops. Her partner. And they're like, hey, we're here because this guy's an asshole, and he wanted us to shoot your dog or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. Do you have animals in the house?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have a rat, a snake, 2 hamsters, a a falcon, a pig, a dog. Yeah,
Oh,
really,
well, the
it's
pig
a
and
whole,
dog
like,
are
farm.
actually just missing. They just left. I don't know where they are. Don't worry about it, though.
Yeah, I'm very negligent.
Yeah, by the way,
Actually,
like,
they
the
just
pig and
wander
dog are
around.
just, they've just left at this moment to go and get some other animals. And she's like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. They can just wander.
So then the grandpa's like, so are you gonna shut this down and call animal control and take all these pets out of her house? Like, she can't have all this shit. It's against the law.
And he's telling them to go into the house. He's like, just go in the house, just arrest her. And it's like, sir, we're animal control. Like, what do you want?
Also, we would need a warrant, and also
It's great. It's great. They actually detail the bureaucracy behind this. They're like, well, normally our procedure would be to call our supervisor, and then they would like start out some forms, and then we would give them a fine, and
then we
just,
would
like,
get an email, and then send an email to my supervisor, who would have to send an email to his supervisor, which...
He's like, how long will that take? And they're like, well, it depends on how long it takes for the internet and whether or not they look at their email right away. I mean, I don't know, man.
And then the other animal control cop's like, wait, did you say you have a rat? Dude, rats are adorable. I love rats. Which, yeah, rats are pretty cute.
Yep.
But then he sees the
has-
rat.
Yeah.
He sees the rat.
Oh, he's so white.
He's
Wh-
so
why?
white.
Why? White. White.
White.
Just pointing. White.
You could say that about everybody in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the
And
most
then suddenly-
locked gate
yeah.
suburban hell.
Oh my god. So he's like, wow, that rat is actually a lab rat. You can tell because of this chip, this computer chip, I can read with my eyeballs. This computer chip.
Yeah, she's like, how do you see the number? And he's like,
How
with
did-
my eyes, duh.
How did you read the chip on the rat? I don't...
And he goes, well, I just
What?
read it. And then they just moved past it. Don't worry about it.
Well, since
This is
nobody
why
can
he's
take
hired
this
by
rat
animal
home.
control. He is a crack officer for animal control.
First of all, it is a lab rat. A lab owns that rat.
Mm-hmm.
But he says specifically, well, since this rat has no home to go to, we can't ever find its owner with this chip that will tell me who owns it. Can I
Mine now.
take it? Can I steal this rat? Yeah, go ahead. I already stole that rat. Who cares? Dude,
gives
you
a
want
shit?
some of this brownie?
Yo, you guys want to come in? I got some really good shit in here.
Oh no, I just got an email. My boss's boss is showing up. It's the mayor.
Yeah, they go, oh, our boss's boss is showing up. Oh, no.
Which is the turtle guy who's
What?
all sweaty. I
The
guess.
sweaty turtle guy shows up and goes, hi, I'm Mayor. It's me, Mr. Mayor.
I do mayor things.
Oh,
I'm here.
hi, councilman, to the grandpa, who's apparently a councilman, I guess.
He's either a councilman or a detective or a private eye or a cop or I don't know, something.
He dresses, you get why the child dresses like a 1930s man?
Mm-hmm.
Because the grandpa is also from like LA Confidential.
It's because the child has to keep asking, please, can I have one more bowl, one more bowl, Grandpa? One more.
Please, sir.
Please, sir, I'm so hungry. He's like a small orphan that's like, like, something's wrong with this dynamic. But yeah, so the mayor shows up. He's like, wow, this house for animals that you set up to help animals who are lost find their owner is great. I love animals. I wish I could adopt an animal myself, looking at the camera. You too should adopt an animal.
Okay, kids, this is the way government works. Me as Mr. Mayor is biggest boss, and I'm going to tell less biggest boss, councilman, that he now has to help this lady and find homes for all the animals. That's how adults work.
And now I will read the Wikipedia entry for a vegan. 1 second. And he pulls out a fucking tablet and starts looking up vegan on the
God, he
internet
starts
so
talking
they
about
can explain
vegan.
what vegans are to children. And then the grandpa's like, no, I don't want to save the animals. I want to kill the animals. And then the small Victorian child is like, but sir, what
look
about
at the cute kitty.
Look at this kitty. Look at this kitty. I think we're going to call it Scratchy. I already named it, so now you have to take it in. That's how the cat distribution network works, sir.
Sir. And he goes, dang, that cat cute, though. I've changed my whole life. You know what?
Now I will never
Animals
kill
are good. Thanks, kids. I'm going to go home with my small Victorian child now. Goodbye.
And then everybody on set bows and like, okay, does anybody else have another scenario for us to act out? And they're like looking at the crowd.
This is worse than
Improving
any
it.
community theater that I've ever seen.
It's bad. It's bad. Oof.
All of these actors are not.
They're not. The movie's also double spaced.
Yes.
Somehow. It's absolutely double spaced to reach film length.
Double spaced. There's like there's extra periods everywhere, and like they do two like they enter twice after every paragraph. Like this is a word a page stretched out kind of thing. This is a YouTube video of cute animals, like from The Dodo, with AI voice over it.
What? Why did it matter that the pig had vision problems and the dog was a seeing eye dog? That never mattered. There was no point to it.
There's no point to anything in this. Like, there's never any... What's the plot? I know that we talk about this a lot in these movies, but holy shit, what's the plot in this thing? What's the danger? What's the resolution? It's animals are cute. Need home.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's a lot of B-rolls of animals walking around and then humans saying, I'm gonna poop, haha.
Toot toot.
Toot toot. ADR voices. Oh, I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute. I'm coming. That's like a fucking Monty Python joke or something, but like, it's not. The stand-up fucking comedian parrot is the worst.
The joke bird is...
It's like the knock-knock jokes for kids written in the 50s style of fucking jokes.
It's the 101 Minecraft jokes for teens that you get off of Amazon.
Yeah.
That some asshole like threw out in 5 minutes and self-published, and you're a totally clueless uncle that bought it for your like 6-year-old niece. I think they're into Minecraft, right? Let's get them the Roblox book.
I think the better story here is the demon child, and they should have went more in on that.
They absolutely needed to lean into that fey little bastard.
You know, if they had listened to us, like ran the script through us first, we could have saved this thing.
Well, I mean, I will say it was really interesting because it's the same director as what was it, Treasure and the
Trooper and the Legend of the Golden Key.
Trooper, that's what his name was. Right. Trooper and the Golden Key. And I didn't think this at the time, but he's really improved as a director based on this. Like, Trooper is a much better movie. Yeah. In a year, he went so much better.
It feels like a film. It has an actual plot, sort of.
It
has
like a
joke, like, oh, you need to find the key, and the key is Key Comics, which is an old defunct comic, like, company.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it has
that's
a story.
At least clever, I guess. It's something.
It's more than this. It's more than Grandma gets high, finds animals, gives animals homes. The end.
Yeah, she is constantly laughing at herself about everything.
And narrating her own life. Like, she's really into just sitting. There's, 30 different scenes of her sitting on her couch going, I have all these animals. And they're so cute. I've got a snake and a rabbit. Wow. Like, that's half the movie.
The only two things she does in her retirement is sit on the couch baked and sit at the park baked.
She's fucking got it down, dude. Honestly. Like,
yeah.
I mean, at least in that way, she's got life goals.
All right, let's rate the dog. Here,
I guess.
The dog is called Seeker. I don't think the dog does anything in the whole movie. Ever. Not even once.
I'm trying to think of anything it did. They gave all of the dog stuff to the pig.
Yeah, the pig does all the dog stuff, and the dog does nothing.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a pig and a dog, and then they went, wait, pigs are more interesting than dogs. Let's just have the pig do both roles.
Yeah.
So I guess that I'm going to give a Seeker a fetch out of 10.
I would give
Seeker should have
Seeker
been
a background NPC. Like an Oblivion NPC, where the model's like an adult model that's been sized down to be a child model.
That was the child, yes.
Which is the child in this movie.
The child is absolutely that. He's just
All
a
right,
scaled down model.
And then I guess Fetch is a dog, the giant pig. That pig is very cute.
That pig's a dog.
That pig is a dog. It's very cute. It's a good guard dog. It catches criminals. It loves eating dog food.
I think that's a 4 out of 10 for me. For the number of eyes it has.
Yeah.
4
I
eyes.
would give that pig a it's got the magic out of 10.
Got the magic in him.
Got the magic. Yeah. That's it for this
That's
one.
this.
I guess.
That's this one. This one
is like a lot of nothing.
This is a lot of nothing. It was hard to even think of anything to talk about with this film. This is. We talk about how sometimes movies could have been like a TV episode.
This could have been an email.
This could have been a YouTube short. Yeah. This, like, I've had more plot happen in most of my short, like, YouTube content.
Yeah, but if it was a YouTube short, it'd be like Pregnant Elsa meets Pig or something. You know, it wouldn't be as good. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. You can support us on Patreon.
I'm imagining Pregnant Elsa and this fey child, and like the absolute nightmare hell that would be in those.
You can email us at roughcutscast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Blue Sky at roughcuts.
Oh, this is nothing. What was this Sunday morning? What did we do?
We watched somebody else get high and then got very jealous.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of a mukbang.
I'd rather call you Johnny. Is that okay?
You could call me Stinky if you let me play with your pig.